Every day, chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All
All
good.
good.
How's it going?
What a group today, huh? We are joined by the one and only Paulina.
Welcome, guys. It's been a while since I've been here, so it's quite exciting.
Good to have you. Good to have you.
Yeah, I am watching diligently, though, every single episode. And I really like what traders are doing here. I really like the discussions. And I really hope that our traders who are watching us are getting good value, because if I was a trader, back in my day when I was learning, I would be very blessed to have this
I
opportunity.
wish I had that.
Seriously.
We
And I
were
think,
discussing that the other day, yeah.
yes, yeah, I think that's the topic we have to kind of touch onto, because I do believe it's great what we're doing here.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Salah, how you been, my brother?
All good, all good. How are you?
Good? How's trading?
It's been good. I've been laying off for a while, just watching, trying to wait for the perfect moment to catch a good trade. Because
Uh-huh.
you've seen what the market is doing, especially gold.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's been crazy. It's been
yeah.
very recently.
So I've just been being patient, holding myself back, just waiting for any correction to buy more. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we've been seeing across all sessions this week. Um, we are getting a pullback on a daily basis, a minimum of around $50 on an ounce.
Yes.
And whenever that happens, once you see a good rejection, you go in. Simple.
Yes,
It's
sir.
just repeating, mimicking the same patterns.
By the way, remember the other day when, like last Wednesday, when we were live, and we said we had the 3,950 and we had the 4,000, and yeah, those played out well.
Yeah, they did. My head was telling me, yeah, gold will reach a cap of 4,250, 4,270 before the end of this year. However, expectations are higher now. I'm expecting 4,500s before the end of the year.
Yeah,
With this current
um,
momentum,
but for some reason, I still think that a big correction is due.
I mean, I hope so. I really hope so. Because
But
at
do we
this
have
point,
do we
it's
have any signs of weakness? No, we don't.
nope.
So
Yeah,
we just keep buying.
exactly. I mean, I'm telling you, okay, I'm making money, but I'm bored. I am definitely bored of this
Okay, so
this market.
let's ask the psychologist what she thinks about you being bored.
Listen, all I know is that the trading community tried to short gold for the last 2 weeks. Everybody's talking about it, okay? The thing is, though, it's really important here, like in circumstances like that, not to do in the markets what we think should happen, but actually just respond to the markets based on what they are doing. So in terms of course, technical analysis in our case, because very often we think markets should X, Y, and Z, and this is where we go wrong, because it has nothing to do with what is actually happening. And it's quite similar to what me and Saif have discussed today. It's all about, the behaviors of humans and how we kind of look at the charts. And the reason why we have, like Saif said to me today, patterns in the markets is because of the human behaviors that are repeatable. And that with psychology goes hand in hand, because really what you see in the market is human psychology. The same things happen over and over again. So it's understandable from our traders' perspective that we are anticipating a pullback, because after every pump, you kind of expect that exhaustion. But during those moments, it's really important to stick to tight rules. Don't just short because the price has hit all-time high. I mean, I tweeted this week.
That's when you should start buying. That's when you buy more.
At this point, I want to wake up and buy with closed eyes. That's all I need to know, you know.
Yeah.
But again, we can't do that. We can't run on the assumption. We need to run on what the data is actually showing us. And you know, I know traders who stay out of markets like this, and they just wait until there is clean market structure, etc. There is no right or wrong, but you need to just not anticipate based on your feelings and thoughts, but just respond to market and what is happening there.
You know, Paulina,
did I try to short though? Yes, of course. I'll be fully transparent. Of course I try.
Look, I took, I think, 3 or 4 trades this entire week till this moment, and this is for the first time in a long time that I barely have any entries, barely have basically any positions. But till now, it's 4 out of 4. I got in 4 times, won all my deals. However, I'm just not relaxed, you know, when it comes to trading this market. But we're just repeating the same pattern, working according to data. But it's, you know, you can assess my situation right now. Like, okay, I know what I'm supposed to do, and I am following the data and, you know, my strategy and working by it. But I'm just not happy from the inside while trading this market. I just want it to be over. Like, I want proper data. I want to know what's happening, because I currently do not know what's happening. And this is the first time for me to say that. Like, I genuinely do not understand like why it's going to this extent. Okay. I was with the bullish move, and I still am, but it's just not adding up, because at this point it's too much. It's too much what it's doing. And most traders feel the same, but I'm holding myself. I'm not trying to short. I'm not trying to get in this and that. I had an opportunity to short yesterday, and I took it and then bought from the dip. And then I did the same exact thing today.
Yeah, I feel you, but maybe Saif can tell us more about why the markets are behaving the way they are.
The world is
a mess.
A mess right now. Yes,
it is
the
a
world
mess.
is a mess. And when you have wars going around, going on around like the whole world, we have first of all we have we still have Russia and Ukraine. We have the tensions, or the what's it called? The trade war between China and the US. That's a big one. That's a very big one. And you know, I think what's happening now in gold is central banks, especially China, Russia, and I believe South Africa, have been buying gold or accumulating gold for the past 2 years. So, as you know, markets have 3 phases as per the Dow theory. We have the accumulation phase, and then we have the public participation, and then we have the distribution. So we're definitely in the public participation phase now. Central banks, which are very, very big players in comparison to other market participants, have been accumulating for the past 2 years. So the longer the accumulation, the harder the breakout, and the bigger the subsequent move. So what happens is, during those times of public participation, the first people who enter are the professionals, trend followers, so on and so on. But then at some point, those professionals are going to take profits, right? So that's when we enter the distribution phase. And when we get to that point, or when we get to that phase, professionals start selling to non-professionals. People who like start hearing that gold is breaking all-time highs every day. So someone like my grandmother, for example, okay, gold is at an all-time high, let's start buying. Once you get to that point, you know it's time for you to start taking profit.
Yeah.
So that's how the markets work. That is the cycle of each market movement. You have
It's
accumulation, public
usually
participation, and distribution.
it's usually when the public knows what to do. This is when so
They don't
people
know.
say that about investing as well when it comes to crypto too. If the public knows, oh, we should invest into Bitcoin, it's too late probably already,
Yeah.
but this is when it happens then. And even looking at our experience as traders, so what you have explained, Safe, is like spot on, of course, but gold is a safe haven,
Yes.
and always they would purchase that and would buy that, and we would see. But this never happened. I've been trading for almost 7 years. I've never seen this. I saw it during COVID. I saw GBP dropping. I saw Euro dropping, but still it was different. What is happening on gold and just going up, 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 up? I have never experienced this, and it's great. It's new experience, and it kind of makes sense, based on everything that you have explained. It's just scary in a way.
Yeah, but you know what? Back in the 80s, the gold did something even worse than now.
Okay, tell us.
It jumped. I think it jumped more than 300% in 1 year, which is not even close to what's happening now. We're still like those are rookie numbers to gold. When it decides to go crazy, it does go crazy.
Yeah,
But again, we are in a different world now. We're in a different situation. The access to markets is different. I mean, the retail access to markets is different than back then. So that changes everything. But you'll still have some similar behavior in the markets because, as we were discussing today, markets are filled with humans. Even the algorithms were made
yeah,
and designed by humans. So you will have that human touch here and there in the markets.
absolutely. I can see gold maybe perhaps wanting to pull back, but maybe shall we jump to the charts?
Yeah, let's do that. Do you want to share your screen, Paulina?
Yes, why not? Can you guys see it properly
We don't see anything yet.
now?
Not yet. Now we
Yeah.
do. Now we do.
Beautiful.
Yes.
All right. Well, honestly, at the moment, I am very cautious. I'll just go through my, let's say, outlook. Okay. One interesting thing for me always is when we have zero
Paulina,
pull.
sorry for cutting you off, but something is happening now. People are saying the video is lagging. So before we just keep going, can we just make sure that everything is okay?
On my side, everything seems okay.
Yeah,
I see
mine
it
too. But
covered.
people watching are saying like there's a lag. The stream is lagging.
The stream is lagging. That must be with. Let me message the team.
Okay.
How about now?
Like they need to give us feedback. Guys watching the stream, can you please just give us feedback if it's still lagging or not? Still lagging.
We
Major
are
lag.
going major lag. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
Voice,
just.
like the voice comes early, then follow up the pictures. That's what someone is saying.
But
Yes,
I mean,
please,
we
thank
should
you.
have lag too if it's like I shouldn't be able
Yeah.
to see you guys properly or hear you.
Okay, let us check this. So just 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna message everyone on the chat. 1 second, guys. We are fixing it. Let's see. I'm just gonna check YouTube. Yeah, everything is lagging actually. Our video, our everything. Yeah, it is lagging. I just went on YouTube and actually is. I've informed the team, so let's see what we can do and how we can fix it. It might be, I'm not sure whether it's to do with YouTube or whether it's to do with us, but either way, we are going to look into it now.
Someone is saying all three of you are stuck. I think frozen.
Yeah, the picture is stuck actually. It's not moving properly.
But the voice is clear.
The voice is clear, and guys, we are here. We are going to fix it, and we are going to be with you very shortly. The pullback on gold is happening, so it's a shame that we didn't get to discuss it. There was a potential good opportunity there. I don't know whether I would have taken it, to be completely honest, but we can see some type of pullback happening right now. I have my levels when I'm anticipating my pullback to come back to, but I'm going to disconnect just for a second and then come back and see if that is going to fix our problem.
Let's just restart the stream.
Okay.
Maybe it'll work. Okay, all good now? Guys, can you hear me? Am I moving? We just left the stream and came back in. What do you think, guys?
I see you properly.
Is it still lagging? Still lagging. I don't know what's happening. Okay, that's same issue.
So they're saying I'm lagging too.
Yeah, they're saying it's fixed now. Yeah? Hello, hello? Now it's good. Now it's good. Okay. No lag. We're back. We're back on. Amazing.
Am I not lagging as well?
Okay. Okay, so let's get to it, Salah. Would you like to share your screen?
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, Paulina's back as well. It's fixed, Paulina. All good.
I believe it's all good now. Yes, 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 yes.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Yep. You want to share your screen?
Yes, I can do. Let's take a look at what we've got here. All right, so I give you my little thoughts on the way I look at things always. So for me, one of the prices, obviously, this is the way I look at the markets. I would go first of all to daily. What I can see that from the moment the price opened during Asia session, immediately price went up. Something happened overnight, right? Whether that's fundamentally, economically, whether Trump said something, etc. That's another conversation, maybe safe. I mean, we had Powell giving speech last night.
Yeah, earlier. Yeah.
So perhaps that's the impact. So what I can see is that I always pay attention to the opening prices of any asset, because to me, the price will either close above that price, below that price, or we are going to close near that price. If we have some kind of indecision, or we're waiting for decisions fundamentally, therefore the market may do something during the day and come back to that opening price because the banks are not putting money nowhere, right?
Yeah.
That's the way I think. Now, that's what I see. All right. So then I would look at 4H. And then obviously we had this huge bullish candle making new all-time highs, etc. And then we had close. And to me, I mean, we have two now levels in my outlook to break the prices, either around 170, 165, or the price will actually come back to the opening prices here. I don't know how the day is going to pan out and what may actually happen in the markets, but those are kind of, the areas that I would be looking at. Now, whether I'm going to buy continuation buys, etc., I'm not just going to blindly buy off the level, and I am not going to blindly sell. It's a tricky market condition, to be completely honest with you. I bought during London Open, and that turned out well for me. And I also sold this pullback because here I saw the price break into the downside, and I was anticipating for the price to come back near, just break and retest, simply. So I was thinking, okay, this is going to be my target, but price dropped in my favor, and I never set TPs. I usually just set alarms, and then I make a decision what's next. But then price dropped here, and then I closed my position. Now,
That was a good one.
Let's see what's going to happen. I mean, as you can see, this little box for me as well is the Asia session, highs and lows. Usually we kind of, we go below, but it depends whether they want to hold the prices during the Asia session or not. The reason why I pay attention to it on gold is specifically that, especially during this bull run, most of the action was happening during the Asia session. So the pricing during Asia session does interest me as well. So here, I don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, this is not healthy what happened here. We had a big drop, big rejection. Now the markets are moving. I honestly would have sold, but I would have preferred if price came back here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Kind of, took these highs, gave us something, and then started pulling back, I would have sold again. But just from here, I did not feel comfortable.
I honestly think if we're going to continue going down for this session, we have to close the 4-hour candle below 165.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, otherwise it'll just keep going up.
Yes. I also use 1H, and I look very much on the...
Paulina, where's this, can you just show us the prices on that little rectangle?
Here? 150.
150?
155.
Yeah, so basically, if we don't get a reaction from that, I think we'll keep going down for the session.
Me too.
But otherwise, nothing has to happen. But it's more likely to reject from that level, I believe.
Me too.
I have it highlighted as well. 150.
Yeah, so we all agree on the same levels.
From intraday perspective, for me as well, is okay. We had this big drop and supposedly big rejection, but it did not continue. The steam is kind of worn off, and we had a big steam this morning. I mean, we had a big steam, big moves. So now, I mean, this is the previous day, but I'm looking here. We had big steam, so now. Oh, I am liking these prices. So in that case, we can look for sales. Short-term sales.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, if there is any opportunity at all. But see, I would have not sold from here. I would have preferred price to come back. What's this? So I have Dubai timings here. Let's switch to London. Yeah, one. So this was the London. Yeah, I would have expected some kind of pullback. But... well, okay, I'm gonna switch back to Dubai. Do you guys, so Salah, I know kind of the assets that Saif looks at, but Salah, do you only trade gold or do you trade also other assets as well?
I just do gold, yeah.
Ah, so it's a tricky time for you, right?
Yeah. I mean, only if I'm really not able to resist the urge, I would look at DAX or NASDAQ. That is only if I really, really feel like I need to trade. However, I'm just chilling, just waiting for the good opportunity on gold.
I can just
Paulina,
see that.
we have a question for you. What is
Yes.
your strategy? Natty Gaines is asking, what is Paulina's strategy?
What is Paulina's strategy? Okay, you know what, guys? I tell you one thing. You can't put a label on my strategy. Of course, you know, when you are learning, and I tell you something interesting. When you are learning at the start, you will be picking up somebody's strategy. You
We're
will
lagging
want to.
again. We're
We are
lagging
lagging
again.
again, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm looking now at the.
Paulina, they're saying it's lagging again.
Yeah, can you hear our voices properly?
And Safe left.
Okay, let us fix it, okay, guys? So just give us some time and we are going to look into it and fix it. Safe, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I was backstage. I didn't leave. I just refreshed the stream.
Okay, guys, let me be back in 2 minutes. Let me go and speak with the team. And yeah, just give me some moments. Salah, maybe in the meantime, you can share your screen. I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Could you see my screen, Safe?
Yes, sir. It's good.
Okay. I just like to mark my levels. It might seem confusing for some people.
No, that's okay.
Yeah. See what it's doing? Basically forming some sort of trend line liquidity, and then gives you a nice pullback, maybe some consolidation, and then keep going forwards. And Asia's the one that's been pushing the market lately.
Do you think we're going to sweep the lows of the day?
Asian lows?
No, like the previous session low.
I don't think so, to be honest. It's a big stretch, you know?
Like 165. If that gets swept, I think
Yeah,
the
if
next level would be
165,
140.
yeah. Basically, if we have a closure below 150 even, that is 100% gonna make it drop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gonna drop at least to 91, 92.
1 second, please.
Sure. However,
I
we
need
get
to leave for a minute, Salah, please. I'll
okay.
get back to you in a second.
Okay. So we are getting a reaction off of this level that I have marked here, which was the previous all-time high, which caused it to drop. Then you got all this price action over here, and it's a tricky zone right now. If this 15-minute closes bullish, maybe back to 190, we're going to be able to look at this in another way. Guys, am I lagging? Yeah, I'm saying it should be going up from here. However, if it decides to drop further, fill this entire wick, which I highly doubt, then we will go longs from here with any rejections. However, it's playing out perfectly from here. Let's look at it. 184. So I'm still lagging. Okay, guys, please bear patient with us. Welcome back.
Are we back?
Welcome back.
Yes, all fixed. All should be good now.
Perfect.
Hopefully.
Guys, we need some feedback. Are we still lagging? We shouldn't.
We are, because I am watching us also on YouTube.
We're still lagging. Oh. Ah. So since our voices are like clear, I say we do the smart thing and just talk without explaining anything on any charts. Let's just try to discuss something that would be of benefit to the people listening. What do you guys think?
Saif, I was discussing that I do believe this zone might have held through the 4179, which was the old all-time high.
Okay.
It might actually hold through.
And for me, it was the 20-day moving average on the hourly time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is a level.
Let's see what it gives us.
I took by scalp now.
Same.
Okay.
But it's a very quick scalp. Half position closed, half position open. Because I feel you could still bounce from here. Around
That was a buy,
180.
Paulina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you bought, yeah.
But around 188, 190, we may bounce down into the levels that we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
But I took a quick one. Let's see what's gonna happen. Because what may actually happen. Go on.
I'm
Did
saying
you take it as well?
I bought from 85.
Nice. I got in at 41.85.80. So we have pretty much the same edge.
We're all on the same page today, which is really good.
So this is what I was actually going to say. Can you guys actually hear us? Please respond. Can you hear us properly? At least the voice is clear.
Yes, people are saying the voice is clear.
All right. So look, at the start of your trading journey and see 190 is rejecting, I will be careful here. I may scale down slowly from my position, or I may trail. I will trail that candle.
Your level is
Okay,
192,
I'm out.
Paulina.
I'm out.
You're out?
190 took me out. Yeah, it's a scalp. When I scalp, I scalp. So
Yeah.
I've just scalped from literally what, $2.
We're going to 92, guys, now.
Yeah, 193, 192 is
Let's see what
pretty
happens
good.
here. I don't trust this 190 price, genuinely. I don't
Yeah,
trust it.
yeah, yeah. We might get.
I don't trust this price. But let me tell you something, okay, about starting. When you start on your trading journey, you will want to replicate someone's strategy. So someone who's a good educator, who's successful, and that's natural because I believe at the start you're like a sponge. You are trying to take as much knowledge from as many mentors or resources as you can. Now, I am kind of self-taught in a way. I have dabbed into, I've belonged to one community at one time, but that was for like a year or something. And then I dabbed into different kind of resources when it comes to knowledge. And I took a little bit from everywhere to make it my own, to make what suits me, to what works for me. And there is not such a thing for me that I can put a label on my strategy and say, oh, I trade, SNC, or I trade ICT, or I trade price action. And what I can see, though, those of us who are trading price action, we have the same outlook on the price. Look, me and Salah got into the same trade. And at the end of the day, we are all looking at market structure, supply and demand, and understand kind of the market movements of, what is happening out there in terms of prices, etc. And with the guys that are trading, whether that's at fundingpips or trading or whatever, I can see that when I discuss markets with, especially day traders, we talk about the same prices, the same entries, the same everything. We have very similar outlooks, and neither of us can put a label on our strategy. I mean, Salah, do you have like a label for your strategy, or?
No, really. I mean,
It's
I
price
learned,
action.
yeah, price action, and everything I learned was from Khalid, like years ago.
Ah, and how to trace price action.
Yeah.
For him, I think we're gonna drop from here to the levels that we were discussing before, but I would not sell it yet. I would
Yeah,
need to see.
definitely not sell it.
I would need to see at least on 5 minutes strong bearish candle moving down,
We still
and
need to
then
tap into 92, I think.
92. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes, and Khaled trades price action, and Khaled pays attention to supply and demand.
Yeah.
Where the orders are. That's it. It's simple. It's supply and demand. Price reacts to certain price points repeatedly, and that's what happens.
We got a lot of economical data coming out tomorrow, hopefully without them being delayed.
Yeah, I think as long as the government shutdown persists, they're going to be delayed, unfortunately. But despite that, yesterday, Jerome Powell made a bet that was very weird to me, because usually he's very data dependent and he does not like take any gambles.
Yeah.
He basically said before the government shutdown, he believes that before the government shutdown, growth would have been improving,
Oh
which
yeah, I
means
read that.
that they have room to cut more rates. That's why we saw the DXY dropping and the gold gaining this momentum later on in yesterday's session. So that was weird. Powell doesn't do that usually, but I don't know.
That's true.
Like historically, in all government shutdowns, the Fed turns out to be more dovish than hawkish during those times. Why? I'm not sure, but like historically speaking, that's been the case in every government shutdown. Like just putting myself in their shoes, I would just pause.
Literally just pause.
Yeah, but I don't know. They turn dovish for some reason because I don't know what's more serious to them: growth, labor market, or inflation. So, so I think it depends on their plans.
Their plans and Trump's plans both collide.
Yeah, Trump has been trying to pressure them big time.
We are seriously lagging, guys, on YouTube, which is really sad.
So let's just
Yeah, I'm
let's
sorry,
just talk.
guys.
Let's just
Let's,
talk then, because do you trade on funding pips? Someone is asking you, Paulina, do you trade on
no,
funding
no,
pips?
no, no. I am so heavily involved in funding pips internally. I work here, of course. I cannot trade with us.
You're not
But
allowed to, huh?
I'm not allowed. And also, you know what? I traded with prop firms before. I prefer trading my own money now. I like it. I like my freedom of withdrawing when I want to. Although on funding pips, we actually giving the freedom, full freedom to people, because you could do anything that works for you. And in terms of your scaling your accounts and building your accounts. But I like now trading, you know, the old school way, the way I've learned how to trade.
Yeah.
The old school way, you know. So that's what I do. Yeah, it's really talk. Someone says, Paulina, talk about the candle science. I really wish I could if we were not lagging. I would give you a little webinar on technical analysis. But yeah, so did you guys already discussed in one of those streams the whole government shutdown, Saif?
Yeah, almost in every single one of them. Yeah.
It's, to me, it's just, I can't wrap my head around it.
I think they're doing it on purpose because, like, last time it happened, it was also during Trump's term. So something feels off.
Ah,
Yeah, so I think the guy has been in office twice. And in those two times, like, usually it does not happen this frequently. So something feels off to me because, as I told you, historically the Fed turns dovish when the government shuts down. So maybe that was just a strategy for Trump to turn them dovish without actually interfering in their independence. So I'm not sure. It does not sound right to me. I feel it was done on purpose.
that's a shame. With, you know, what they are doing and manipulating things on narratives, it's arguably USA, the strongest government in this world, and they've shut down. Like, for me, that's just mind blowing. They have shut it down. That's it. Done.
Why? Because they could not reach an agreement for spending.
Yep.
Or for budget. So you have two parties inside the Congress, which are the Republicans and the Democrats. The majority of the votes go to Republicans, which are like, which is the party Trump belongs to. So I think they did that on purpose to just like black out data or black out the markets from data, so that the Fed would do the usual, which is turn dovish. Because as much as Trump tried to bully Jerome Powell into cutting rates, he got no response.
Interesting. Very interesting. I just, it's very interesting. It's quite embarrassing, to be honest, how they cannot come to any kind of conclusion and agreement. You know, they are on the same team and they're not acting.
But they
like
have
it.
different agendas. That's the
Different
thing.
agendas and visions, and each assumes that he's the man that's in knowledge and knows what is happening.
And that everyone else are idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that happen in. And by the way, Jerome Powell is a Democrat, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So just to give you perspective.
Mm,
Although he was hired
interesting.
at the very beginning by Trump himself.
Trump. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, he was hired by Trump.
Yeah.
I did not know that, actually. That's very interesting.
Um,
That adds
but
more
the first
spice
time,
into the whole situation.
during his first term, he hired Jerome Powell, and he was happy with him. Why? Because he was able to move him around. So back in 2018, Jerome Powell went out like very early on in his term and said, we're going to raise rates or hike rates 3 times in 2019, which is like the next year. And the markets reacted to that. What happened? What really happened
By the
in
way,
2019? Do you know what happened?
go on.
Yeah,
Go
not
on.
only he did not raise rates 3 times, he cut rates 3 times. Because Trump was on his back every single day, bullying him and
By
tweeting
the
about
way,
him.
I am in gold sales. I changed my mind quickly.
Oh, really? You're out of that
Yeah,
position,
I
yeah?
can you see me?
Yeah.
Can you see? I scalp. So I bought from 185 to 189, but I could see at 188. I told you that 190 level. I just saw that rejection, and
That
once
was
I
good.
saw that
That
rejection,
was very good.
I scalped it down. So I'm at break even. When I scalp, I go break even immediately because the price will either take me out,
Yeah.
or it's gonna go my direction. If it goes my direction, I hold it. Now, obviously, those levels are quite dangerous. I may take half of my position off because it's running in good profit, and then keep the rest for the other targets. That's how I trade. And someone, by the way, asked how many positions I take. It depends. Now I'm here sitting with you guys. If I see opportunity, if I see 5, I may take 5. If I see 1, I take 1. That's it. If I see 0, I take 0. And it also depends on how I feel, because sometimes I don't feel the markets. And if I'm not with the flow, I'm not going to flow with the markets. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys, I was just checking. We're back on. Like, we're not lagging. No?
Oh, really?
Oh, we're still lagging?
That's quite. I think a little bit we are, because I've got on other screen YouTube. And also my camera is not focused.
Yeah, so we were saying Trump was happy with Powell the first time because he was able to move him around and make him do what he wants. But this time,
He's
there was a lot of talk about the Fed independence from the White House. So I think Jerome Powell this time was so determined to prove prove the independence of the Fed from the White House, because someone else is going to fill that seat very soon. I think his term ends in May 2026. So I think you're just setting the tone for the next Fed chair to be independent from Trump and his, randomness.
You know, Saif, there's a theory that's running around right now saying that the Trump family
Yeah,
is making crypto their own family business.
they are.
Yeah, because
They
they
are, man.
they technically are doing that, and they're legally doing it. See?
You know what Eric Trump, or how much Eric Trump made 30 minutes before the, no, not 30 minutes, after the,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he made $88 million in one session.
But
And he
that was
entered,
Baron, not even Eric. That was
who?
Baron, the youngest one.
Yeah, even,
Baron
yeah,
Trump,
yeah, sorry.
18-year-old. Yeah,
Yeah, so what
yeah, yeah.
happened was he entered 30 minutes prior to his father's tweet. So it's basically like they're sitting
Wow.
together, like eating dinner. Okay, so let's make some money. Uh, what was his name?
Baron,
Let me
Baron.
Baron.
Yeah.
make
So
you the youngest billionaire, son. Boom. This is about to happen. Go
yeah,
shorts.
they're just playing around with the markets, which is very, like, it pisses me off. But, like, what can you do about it? It's a decentralized market. We're talking about the crypto market. So who's going to hold them accountable for that? No one.
No one, but like they shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah,
Doesn't make
they shouldn't.
sense.
And the beauty of the crypto market is that you can see all the big trades. Like,
Yeah.
you can track all the big trades, and it goes back to Baron's wallet or whatever. So 30 minutes prior to that, he enters the trade 30 minutes prior to his father's tweet, and makes 88
Oh,
million dollars. That's not okay.
Obviously, it's not. Ah,
oh, gold is moving up nicely.
yeah, I'm in 50
Salah,
pips
really
profit.
nice. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to trading. I ate my pips and now Salah's eating his pips.
Mhm.
I want to see 92.
We will see 92 point something onto 93. That is,
Yeah, actually, if you know what, if we break the 90 and we close above 90, we're moving to 95 even, not 92.
yep.
No, I just
Let's see
I
what
was
happens.
talking. I was talking. I missed an amazing setup here
You see
on
it?
the, yeah.
We could go
Listen,
203.
do you think the whole, like today, it's all about the 200 price, like 420, and see if we are going to actually hold around those prices
Yeah.
It
and
might be.
trade above or below? I mean, 420, 200 is a serious price.
Yeah.
So are we gonna, trade around that and see what's what, or
That's a serious price, Paulina,
I
that
think
we
I
just
think just stick
went
to
to.
your setups and that's it. If you get a setup like long, short, doesn't matter. Just like,
Mhm.
that's what I would do to stay safe.
yeah,
I don't want to assume anything. I'm just like, I'll go with the flow.
true, true. I agree
When all this
completely
is
with you.
happening, I really avoid trading prop and I just go on my live account. I don't
Mhm.
do whatever's happening right now on prop because it's not worth it
Nice.
at the end of the day. I'm just doing my bare minimum right now, trying to get whatever I can without any issues, no big take profits. I'm just playing it simple, very, very simple trades.
Mhm. That's the best way. Um, I notice about myself and my trading. We talked about gold, and I talked about 14 gold, right?
Hmm.
And I was actually in good shorts. But the problem here is, I know sometimes, and this is full transparency, guys. It doesn't matter whether you've traded for 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20. Your psychology and your mindset will always somehow or can be affected, and it's your job as a trader to keep yourself in check and remember what's important, why you do things the way you do. For me, and I always explain this over and over again, I see the market as a piece of cake. So let's say it's a round circle. My job is to come daily and take the tiniest slice. There's 5 billion that goes through FX markets on a daily basis. My focus is take one trade, the best you can. So you take your tiniest piece, and that's it, job done. And then that piece is on my side, and I'm building my own cake, right? Piece by piece by piece by piece. And when I focus on trading like that, because that's my motto and what I go by, I have the best trading results. Because I'm laser focused on just doing my job on a daily basis. Turn up, is it there, is it not there, leave. That's it.
You honestly said it the best way anybody can. You described it.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to have the full cake. That's what people don't get. They just had a beautiful 1 to 3 trade. They want to take more. That doesn't make sense.
That's greed.
You know,
That's
it's
greed,
and it's people like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna wake up in a Lamborghini tomorrow." That is all they have in their minds. You know, imitate what they see on social media, because that's what people think trading is, even though it isn't at all. Those are gurus that just sell whatever they want to sell online.
Absolutely. And also, I want everybody to remember, every single trader who's in our Funding Pips community or is not, and is watching us or is here, thinks and trades on social media are manipulated. Always remember this. They will get intentionally on the demo accounts into buy and sell positions at the same time and show you only the winning trade to lure you in. Never ever base your mindset, your approach, your targets, your risk management on what you see on social media. You should only ever, you can take advices from other people, absolutely, and you can absolutely, seek advices and lessons from others, but then it's your job to test those lessons in action and see if that lesson suits you in terms of your personality, your approach, and how you view the markets, your patient levels, your emotional levels, your risk appetite, and all of those things. There is a lot to think about in being a trader. A lot to think about.
Definitely.
I just closed half. I entered.
You see, we almost got 93.
Yeah, but I think it'll just like go down to get some liquidity before going to 94.
Yeah.
My TP is at 94, but I got buys from 88. So my trade is 1 to 3, 1 to 2.85. So let's call it 1 to 3. Once I got 1 to 1, I closed half and I placed another order to place the same amount that I closed on break even. Once we get to that and we break above the high that we just had, I'll move both stop losses to break even and wait for 94. So that's what I'm doing now.
Beautiful, Mr. Saif.
Thank you, sir.
I expect us to instantly visit the all-time high once we get a 15-minute candle above 4203. Almost.
Oh wow, Saif, you're a magician.
What's
by
happening?
the way?
What's happening?
The price just very strongly reacts to 192.
Yeah, but
very
I think
strong.
yeah, not yet. I'm almost. No, خلاص, I'm out. No, I'm
Look
out.
at that rejection.
Yeah, so
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That was gorgeous. I really love this. Beautiful. Why? Can you tell me why 192?
Why? Sorry again.
Why that price? You were
92?
waiting for that
It's
price?
basically the 126-day moving average. That's it. As simple as that.
That's for you, but for me, I see other things as well over there.
Yeah, of course. Like
I see other things.
Yeah, can you please share, Salah?
Yeah, hold on.
Show us what your 126-day moving average is, and same for you, Paulina.
Which you are using moving averages? Okay, I did not know that.
Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
That scalp would have been
You see?
gorgeous.
So 15-minute candle rejected this, closed below, and then this following 15-minute just instantly nuked it. But you see all this price action we got over here, at 192 almost, and then here, then you got those lows over here as well in the 15-minute, and I call this a zone, and then you got this as a zone. So we were trying to enter this zone, but we failed, so we're dropping again. And then if we get a 15-minute that closes below 179, that is when we're gonna drop further.
You know what would be a great sell?
Mm-hmm.
If we get
What?
to 99 or 200 with stops above 203, that would be amazing.
Okay, yeah,
I saw the
I
game
understand
price.
that. Makes sense.
That would be amazing. But
Mhm.
let's see what happens.
We're still
We are
consolidating
near.
currently. See? Still consolidating. I differentiate every zone that we actually have price action in, consolidation, whatever. I like to highlight them all, so I'm just in loop and understand where we are currently.
Interesting.
Yep.
I really love that. So that was the move of the session.
You know,
Mhm.
we might be getting buys soon.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if this breaks,
I'm
it's gonna
seeing
play out really
Like
nice.
it's brewing now. It's brewing.
Mhm.
The buy
momentum.
setup is brewing. Yeah. Let's just wait for a second or like a couple minutes. I think we're getting a nice buy setup, and with a very tight stop loss. Um, only if it closes like this.
Yeah, it has to close above.
No, it's gone. Invalidated. We need to wait for another one. So, Salah, do you think 180 is a good place to place your stop loss for buys?
No, obviously you should place it below. So
175?
176, 175, 176
Yeah.
is good.
You
As
know why
it's
I'm
obvious.
saying 180?
Yeah,
Because we started getting higher highs. So
yeah,
if this breaks below 180, um, it's most likely going to break 176.
yeah.
That's my thought process. That's why I asked you.
And you know, safe. So
Yeah.
if you're looking at it in the 1 minute, you're gonna understand. Like everyone else is gonna understand why you're saying 180, because you're gonna see a lot of noise around 180 on the 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would be clear um, if it is to get liquidated from there. You know, like pull liquidity. Uh, what's it called? We're just gonna target the masses stop losses, and probably everyone's SL is around 80 now. They're in buys.
You know what? I might be buying at 85.5.
Yeah,
But
it's just
yeah, let's hope.
way
One
too
second,
hot
one
right
second.
now. I would rather buy from 192, 193 once I get a 15-minute confirmation above there. Even though I am already in my buys, but I'm just not comfortable.
I couldn't catch it. It
Yeah.
got to 86. No.
Did you not get in? I did.
You did?
Yes.
Very well done. Very
At
well
least
I
one
done.
of
told
the
you I'm
team,
a
one of the
scalper.
team.
I am a hyper scalper. Look
Okay,
on
so
this,
93
but
should
I am
be
in
a good
break
place
even. If
to.
I get taken out, halas, done.
Safe. If
Yeah,
we get a closure above 192, 193, that is the safe entry, you know?
Yeah.
No hassle, no noise. It's just gonna keep going up.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about it from a risk reward perspective.
Okay.
Once you get there, your stop loss would be further away, so
Yeah.
you'll get like a slightly worse risk reward.
True.
So I'd rather buy from here, like, and if I get stopped out, I'll try again and try again until I get that 1 to 5, 1 to 6. But in this case, it's not even 1 to 4. No. I think a good TP zone would be 93 now. We're talking about like super low time frames, like 1 minute or something.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
There's one thing, guys, though, like the
Going
way
in.
the hourly candle opened,
Yeah.
we just
Yeah.
went down from the open, came back to the open, and now we are rejecting that open. I am very suspicious about what's going on.
But
But 1 to 3,
yeah.
I'm in 1 to 3. I just got in.
We have no higher wick on the 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's doing fine. Let me
You know what it is
please
when we got no
close
higher
like this. Let me move my stop loss. If it closes like bullish, I'm gonna move my stop loss below this 1 minute candle, which would be almost break even. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Okay.
That's
Stop loss move to break even.
What's your exact entry?
It's 18527.
Okay, beautiful.
wow, very precise.
Yeah, I got lucky with that one.
No, you planned it very well.
I wanted to enter at 85.5, but I got like positively slipped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now. So, guys, have you ever thought about dynamic risk reward?
What was
Like
that?
your risk reward changes with time, not with price movement only.
With
Have
time
you ever like
spent in a
reflected on that?
setup? What do you
Like
say?
1 minute ago, let me tell you what I mean. Like 1 minute ago, my risk reward was 1 to 3.
Mhm.
Like 1 minute passes by, and my new risk reward is, let me check, is 1 to 11. Imagine.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but
Okay.
but
And I
that's
love
not
that.
but that's not the reality of things. Because when you close partials, and it's not the reality, but sometimes all you need is a little bit of time, and then your risk reward changes from 1 to 3 to 1 to 11.
Yeah.
Not because you're risking or the actual trade is 1 to 11, but now your risk is less, and your TP is still the same. It's still as big as it was when you entered the trade.
Just less risk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought of that? That's a
I
really
thought of it.
interesting. Like, yeah. So, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Is it like really like, are we really changing the risk reward or not? Not really.
Technically, you are, well, because you're getting your stops closer, and your risk to reward ratio is just like skyrocketing, which is really good. However, um,
But is
it
it real though?
yeah, it counts.
How?
Technically, look, it doesn't count because you didn't have that set when you first got in the setup, but it still counts.
Yeah, I'm closing. I'm closing half now.
Okay.
I'm closing half. Yeah, please keep going.
Yeah, so it technically um, counts and it doesn't, if that makes sense. Because when you got into your setup, your intentions weren't that, but it went your way, and then you just changed the dynamics, as you said.
Yes. I think.
So it is gonna count.
We are moving good. I mean, there was buys as well. But I
Yeah,
entered at
my stops
187.
at break even. Moving SL to break even.
Beautiful.
I think 180 is a great place to place a stop loss, man.
So you know how it kept dropping? I kept adding
Yeah.
more entries.
Yeah, I'm like 6 pips away from my TP.
Yeah.
5
Beautiful.
pips. 5
What's
pips.
the
No,
target on it for you, Saif?
93, as I told you. 93.
Yeah.
Yep. Almost there. Did it? No, 1 second. Come on.
It's
Yes, now
there.
it's filled. Yeah,
Beautiful.
now it's filled.
Beautiful. Well,
Well done.
my first TP is 203.
I'm done. I'm not gonna trade anymore.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Well done. Well done, guys.
Thank
That's
you.
one for Saif, one for Paulina, and now it's my turn.
Yalla, your turn. Yeah. Come on.
Let's get
You are the most
203.
patient out of all of us.
Let's get 203. Come on. Let's get it.
Beautiful. It's going there. I left partials. I left small position.
Okay.
I
Already,
like
that
keeping
was smart.
I like keeping small positions on.
Bravo.
Come
Oh.
on.
Okay, now guys, we're approaching the sell area I told you about, which
Yeah.
was the 99. That's
99.
not a very high probability trade, but if it works, it'll be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The 99 to 100, like 199 to 100, with stops above 203.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how that plays out. I'm not gonna trade it. I'm just gonna watch it.
Let's see.
What? Let's see.
If 203 breaks, if a 15-minute candle breaks this, and what's it called? If it breaks, get a retest. This is definitely taking out the highs.
Let me see. I was on my chart. Sorry. Can you please repeat what you just said?
If 203 breaks and we
Yeah.
get a 15-minute candle that breaks it, and then we get a retest,
Yeah,
just to
that would be a great trade with very
Yep.
small stop loss.
Very
Yeah.
tiny stop loss all the way to the all-time highs.
Yes.
Guys, so let's see if there are any questions for us.
Yeah, let's take some questions until this setup brews.
Okay. Oops, let me see. I'm gonna drop in. Do you guys have any questions for us? Let's see, let's see, let's see.
You
No
know, Salah, I
questions?
think. Sorry.
Go on. No, please go ahead.
No, I was just saying to Salah, I think your trade is really good. This
Yeah,
one we
bro.
have on the screen. I think that's more probable than the one I have in mind, but there's no harm in taking a trade that is like 30 pips away and like stop loss, but
Yeah.
has a potential to go down around like 350. So that's a 1 to 7, I think.
Exactly.
No, wait a second. Not 1 to 7, no, even more. So 1 to 11 point something. That's
Yeah.
why I like those, because when they work, they're like they end your month. No need to
Yep.
trade anymore. Yeah.
100%. That's why, look, I did pretty good this since the beginning of October till now, to be honest. Where I reached a point now, I've been barely taking trades this week, and I'm telling you, this isn't usually me, because I would try to squeeze in whatever opportunity, and I can end up getting at least 100 pips one way or another throughout my day. But I'm just feeling good, and I don't like forcing the moves, especially with this market, because I'm just not relaxed overall. However, we still get those movements every day, same exact patterns. But I have a theory, like I was telling one of my students earlier today, we are gonna get a correctional movement like we did yesterday, and it is gonna be a minimum of $50 on an ounce, and we got that. Fortunate for us.
Okay, so someone is asking how to trade all-time highs.
Sure.
I think just keep buying.
Yeah, how to
Do
trade
what
all time
do
highs?
do what the big boys are doing.
Yeah, you just buy more. You wait for a
Yeah,
pullback and you buy more because you're supposed to seize that opportunity and just make the most out of it, and not just
Absolutely.
not think of selling. Think think the opposite way of the crowd and
Yeah.
or the
friend
herd.
is your friend.
I
Have
this
That's it.
morning, I had the urge to sell. I was like, oh, waiting these pricings I want to sell, and I was like, Paulina, no, 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 buy, and I did, and I bought, and I was like, okay, good. Just I think it goes back down to don't think that the price should correct, should do this, should whatever the market structure is showing you because you're a technical trader, follow that. That's it. Just follow your market structure.
I think it's rejecting, but not sure yet. Not just yet. So you know what? I'm gonna place an order at 98.
You're gonna place buy
No, no, no.
order.
You know what? I'm gonna stick to my plan. I'm not gonna trade, but I think the
Sell order,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
around 99 with stops around 203, and it gives you, let me check, 99 203, and you get 1 to 8.4. That would be nice if it
Beautiful.
works. If it works, that's a lower probability chance, but because of the high risk reward, it's worth the shot. It's worth the try. But don't go crazy and like all in. Just like the normal risk per trade. Okay. So 99. TP at 165, by the way.
Wow, that would be an awesome trade. Awesome.
Only if it works.
Only if it works. The idea itself, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's nice.
Let's see.
You know what's funny?
What is it?
The price of 1 ounce of silver is almost the same price of 1 barrel of oil.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Good on silver.
Yeah, doing well.
Good on silver.
Someone is saying take it, the sell trade. Well, that's the thing. I'm just trading for fun these days, but if I was still trading this year, I would. But I stopped trading this year. And I need to respect my own rules, because if I don't this time, I will mess up later on. So no, I need to respect my rules so that the market can reward me.
That's so important. But you have given yourself like trading for fun account, right?
Yeah. I told you the other day.
Yeah, exactly. That's a healthy approach. Very healthy
Yeah, but
approach.
not doing it for like on big scale, because I'm done for the year.
That's smart.
Yeah, it gives you the mental clarity to to reflect on the past year and all the mistakes and all the good things that you've done, so that you can like work on the mistakes and like be conscious of the good things that you've done the past year, to like just like capitalize on those next year.
Absolutely. That's really
Ah,
important.
okay.
Okay, so guys, it's really a big shame that we had a laggy stream today. I wish things were different, but here we are. I want
We
to
had
invite.
something better than a non-lagging stream. We had liquidity in this session, which
Yeah, we
is
had a
not the
lot
case.
Yeah,
of
which
Yeah,
agree.
which wasn't the case for the past 3-4 live streams.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Maybe I'm the lucky charm, so I should come more often.
Yeah,
Yo, guys,
or
think
maybe it's
calm.
just Rosa. Rosa is the reason liquidity is dry in the market.
maybe.
Markets are scared of her.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyways,
So, guys, I want to invite you all as well to the success story we have on Funding Pips channel. It's going to happen literally within the next 45 minutes. And we have a trader called Diddy. He has received around $80,000 in rewards. We already had a conversation with him, but he's actually here in Dubai office. So it'll be really nice. He'll be live streamed. So you will have an opportunity to ask him any questions that you may desire. And we will also will give you a surprise giveaway. So please guys, come by and say hello to Didi and listen to the amazing conversation that we're gonna have and him telling you about his journey as a trader.
all right. Good to talk with you guys. Catch y'all soon.
See you later, Salah.
See ya. See
All
ya,
right.
Saif.
Okay. Take care, guys. It was a fun one.
See you later.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.